chains. I've been driving this train, years in this lane. There's no stopping this flame, cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots.
It's getting serious. Oh my god.
Never stopped, never changed, all the squad here to play, and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no, I push play. I won't stop till I make a change.
I'm Jelle.
And I'm Patrick.
Together we are JP Adventures 19. Today, because we can't really insulate the box yet, we still need to get some drilling done. And we can't really work on the truck either because we need to get it weighed. We're waiting for automotive cable or wires so we can wire up all the additional lights and accessories. Yeah, so we thought we would just start cutting the ply sheets to the right length that are gonna go on top of the insulation underneath the balcony. So in this area here. And then we will be using some waterproofing to make it waterproof. We bought this one from Bunnings and it was in clearance for 20 bucks. Originally it was way over 100 bucks, so yeah, we might as well just use it.
So Jelle has started waterproofing the boards that are going to go under the balcony, just because that's where we want to have a waterproof barrier pretty much, just to make sure that if we do have to pull in the balcony when it's wet, that we won't be creating any moisture for the ply.
Alright, one coat of black seal is on every single side, top, bottom, sides, and now I'm gonna do the second coat because it says on the top that you should put at least 2 coats on, and this is what it currently looks like. It's not that even, but it's getting really dark when it dries up, and it takes about half an hour until it's touch dry and you can apply the second coat. So I'm gonna do that now. Happy Sunday!
It's been a long morning again.
Yeah, and a late night for you. Patrick's been working on our stair design forever pretty much.
I think we're gonna have to sell this. It's not gonna be given out for free.
Yeah, and so we're using a linear actuator. And what have you done, Patrick?
So we ordered this 300 mil stroke, so it's a 12-inch I believe, linear actuator, because it's 6,000 Newton push, 4,000 Newton pull. Looks pretty solid actually. The only problem is we actually need a 250 mil, so 10-inch stroke. And the problem is they don't sell it with this kind of load rating. So I ordered a 300 thinking I will figure it out and just kind of modify the whole mounting design. But it actually overshoots and opens the stairs way too far. So I have to change it back down to a 250 mil actuator. So pretty much what we're going to do is take this apart. I figured out where the limit switches are, so you just pretty much take these off. You undo the 3 screws holding this cap in right here, And you just slide that right up and off. And you undo the 3 screws down here that hold this big thing cover in place. And then you just wiggle this until it comes out. And then you can pull that all the way out as well. There we go. And as you can see, this is pretty solid ball screw. And here's the limit switch. So what we're gonna do is pretty much, so you see how that contacts right there, and that pretty much tells the actuator to stop. It's at its maximum length. So what we're gonna do now is just put this limit switch a bit further down here so we can get the exact stroke that we need.
Back in the workshop, we are actually starting to build the stairs. Wish us lots of luck. It's a tight fit. Lots of work.
Lots of very exact measuring.
Patrick's engineering.
I won't take credit if it's not good. So we've got a very weird looking contraption here. I'll spot it together, possibly weld it, and then you can see what it actually is.
Good morning, everyone. We realized yesterday that we don't have enough steel to finish off the stairs. But Patrick welded some bits together already, so he's just started grinding them down. And yeah, we're just thinking about what else we have to get ready to take Moggy into Bunbury tomorrow. We'll probably take it for another test ride today on the road for the first time. So we actually have to mount our license plate on the back. Yeah, so we also started planning out our solar panel mounts for the roof, because we don't want to glue them straight to the roof. We've done it with the van and it worked, but yeah, we want to give them some airflow. They're a lot bigger panels than we had on the van roof. So yeah, we figured out what else we need, some more steel from Prime, and yeah, we also have to get a lock into the entrance door of our habitation box. Yeah, there's always something that has to get done. So we did as much as we could from the stair design without having to buy new steel, so we have to wait until tomorrow now. And they're all prepped and get painted at the moment. Primed and painted. Checked all the oil levels of the Unimog. We have tightened some more bolts that weren't really tight. We put on the bash plate again, and now we're gonna take it for another test drive, this time outside the farm. So that will be the first time Moggy's back on the road. What?
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better.
Here we go! Here you can see where the fire was. It's still bright.
drive just to say I'm alright.
We're back on the farm. That was so much fun, and now we're checking all the temperatures just to see if everything's alright. Checking for leaks, just walk around the truck, have a look at everything. But so far it looks really good. Yeah, Patrick was loving it. Look at him. Morning. It's freezing cold. The sun just came up early in the morning. And we are working on the truck. Look at this. So yesterday after our test drive, we measured all the temperatures, and this side was super hot. The brakes got super hot.
Both sides.
Yeah, in the back. So we have adjusted the other side last night, and now we're doing this side. And then we'll put the tires back on, or the tire, and take it for another spin. Also, this is one of the first nights that it got really cold again. Our hands are freezing, our noses are really cold, and it's just like 4 degrees. We're back in Germany, Patrick.
Yay. Ella's wearing her winter jacket.
Yeah, winter jacket, scarf, another cardigan. It's way too cold for me. Second test drive out on the road.
Organization's funny.
Straight away we saw kangaroo. First test drive again. Jump! Oh, it's scared of the mog. Look at this.
And for the first time in a long time, I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago.
Alright, the mog's ready. Look at this. We'll bring some stuff to the scrap yard and get the mog weighed, and yeah, we didn't want to go without a spare tire, so we just strapped one down onto the tray. Yeah, our crawl through is still like a plastic tarp, but yeah, let's go. We're off! And we also brought our earmuffs just in case we get annoyed by our noisy moggy. So, we got rid of our old steel. We are in Bunbury, we made it. We had to adjust the brakes one more time on the way because they were still dragging and getting super hot. But yeah,
Scary.
it's really scary. But we kept measuring the temperature. We stopped every now and then, and now they're fine. Seem to be fine at least. Yeah, so our weight. Take a guess.
Not a lot.
So, it's the truck with the raised cab roof. We have the PTO winch, obviously, the trainer bag with our rear toolboxes full of wood blocks and a jack, tools, a cooler with ice blocks. Oh, and we have a spare tire on the back, so that's our setup.
And Patrick in the driver's seat.
And Patrick was sitting in the driver's seat, exactly. And we were at 6,140 kilograms. So that's alright. 6 tons without Patrick, right?
Ha ha ha.
Is it fun, Patrick?
Not really.
At least the fuel price dropped already again. New day, and we're back on the farm. We made it back. The brakes, we're still having an eye on them, and the temperature, obviously. But today we are working on our entrance door for the habitation box because it doesn't have a lock yet, and as you know or remember if you watched all the episodes, we'll have a 3-way locking system, but we'll show you once it's installed. So now we are just doing the cutout for the locking bit. We already marked it what we want to cut out right here. Yeah, and then it's time to prep the tray for the box, which is exciting.
I'll be okay, I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago.
So this is the cutout, what it looks like currently.
So we're now going to test the Duo Disc, which I've been wanting to test for a long time. But this is perfect for what it's actually, this is kind of what it's made for. You can use it for cutting. So I can pretty much, if I wanted to, I could cut this part out and then just use it for grinding to pretty much just create that perfect notch that we need for the lock to drop in. Yeah. So I'm going to give it a try and let you know how it goes.
Yeah, we'll show you the result, what it looks like afterwards. Alright, we've done a fair bit with the file afterwards. I'll quickly show you. This is what it's like now, but we're still not happy. So we got the die grinder out.
So this is what the die grinder bits that came with the die grinder looked like after I used them a bit. So this top part actually just cracked off, and you can see here it's just worn, and I didn't even use this a lot. I've used this maybe twice. So now we're gonna give the fat one a try. See how that goes.
Yeah. What color do you like more, Patrick? I knew it.
See if it's faster too, because the die grinder ones were so slow and I was just getting like bored, and that's probably why I broke them, because I started applying too much force.
I ain't going back, I'm not falling. I'll push all my chips and call all in. I'll bet on myself, you keep stalling. I hear destiny.
Alright, on to the next part. We will put some rubber, 100 wide, onto the tray before we put the box on, just to to have like this kind of dampening rubber in between. So yeah, we'll glue it on in some spots, and that's it. Let's go.
I'll keep my head up high through the downs and lows, and we're all going live. Still nobody knows, but I'ma choose what's right and take what comes and goes. And ain't no one in life holding me back no more. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago.
It's all clamped down, so now we let it dry and do the other sides in the meantime. Alright, the glue is drying on the tray, and we decided to test fit our windows. Because we will fit them when the box is already on the truck, so it's pretty far up, and we just want to make sure they all fit. The measurements all fit, but you never know. So we'll just give it a try and see if they fit. Because Patrick is a bit scared.
Yep, as always.
Hello. The first two fit the kitchen and bathroom windows, so now we're trying the two bigger ones. That's the bedroom window, pretty much.
How does it look?
Wide. Yeah, plenty of space. Look at that. We recess them so they don't stick out.
Hello.
Ooh, hello.
I like this.
Yeah, it's cool. Alright, are you ready for the big panoramic view window? It took us a little bit to get it in because it's a bit heavy and not easy to carry because it's so big, but here we go. Look at this. Just imagine the view you get out of it. Hello. And then you can open up those two parts as well and just slide them all to one side, so you have a huge opening on this side. And it's above the balcony as well. That's gonna come out here. I'll show you the inside. Alright. Here we go. Oh, it's huge. It will be so bright in here.
Different.
Yeah. But it will be so good. Such a good view, and we still have space up here for storage. Yeah, and this is the seating area right here. Oh yeah.
Back a year ago.
Next step, we got some insertion rubber at Prime and Patrick's so noisy. And now we're taking off the toolboxes again. You can watch Patrick do that. Because we will add this insertion rubber in between the angle where it's mounted to and the toolbox, just to make it a bit more waterproof and cut the rubber to the right length and we put it right here and then just mark where we have to drill the holes. So Patrick has just done that and this is how it's gonna go on there. Just over the holes like this. Yeah. Good morning. Today is the day we are planning on putting the box on. So what we've been doing this morning is Patrick's done it. We built a little insert like a year ago and we just put that in. Yeah, that's just like acting as a spacer between the tray and the box because we don't have the plywood in there. That was completely rotten. What else do we have to do, Patrick?
Put the door on the box.
Yeah, I'll show you the door quickly. So our entrance door will go onto the box before we put the box up. At least that's the plan. And we riveted in the latch yesterday evening when it was dark already. So that's good to go. Yeah, exciting day. The box is outside the shed and the door is ready to get mounted.
Last time pulling the box out of the shed.
Exciting!
Hopefully.
The hinges are all in place. 1, 2, 3. We also installed these parts. What are they called, Patrick?
Latches.
Latches. 2 of them, and the catches. 1, 2. And since we have a power outage all day long, yeah, luckily we actually charged all our batteries, our power bank, and our Bluetti is charged at 80%, our mobile power station. So yeah, we'll get through the day. We can't weld obviously, but we hopefully don't have to. Hopefully. Yeah, luckily forklifts run off gas and not power, like battery power. So yeah, we should still be able to mount the box. While Patrick is working on the connection for our locking mechanism, I thought, okay, I'm gonna go into the kitchen and make a smoothie. And I put everything into the blender, and then I just realized, yeah, we don't have power. It's not turning on. So we are actually really happy that Bluetti sent us this this little power station, because for these occasions that happen a lot on our farm, it's so good to have it. So I'm charging my phone at the moment. I'll show you. So my phone's charging here, and now I can actually blend it and make a smoothie. Here we go. And Patrick's working back there. Alright, when we planned our locking mechanism, we didn't realize that it's not gonna work. So what you have to do, those two latches have to face the same way. They can't face opposite ways, because otherwise the bar that connects them they are fighting it. So yeah, didn't work. So now we have to cut off this bit, this mount, and flip it and then weld it on again. But we don't have power. So we are actually using the little power station from Bluetti and our little ferret cut-off wheel
on the die grinder.
On the die grinder. So the Bluetti is powering our tools now. See how that goes. Woohoo, good workout. 700 watts, Patrick. It's getting serious. Oh my god. Look at this. We're getting everything ready. Mog's here. Mog's gonna drive around. We'll lift the box. We have to drill a couple of holes from underneath first, and then, oh my god, we'll see. Just watch and enjoy. The box is up and we're driving the Mog underneath. Patrick's driving. Our earth wire is not connected anymore. No, never ever again. Staying on there. Oh god.
Don't want a life that is complacent or possibly boring. I just want a life that is worth every day exploring.
My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, yeah,
Got a bit of weight on it.
It's on, but not in the right position, so we have to move it around a little bit now to get it right, which is really hard.
This is a statement to appreciate all that is vacant. It's just for the taking. If you make up your mind, you can take it. I'm never complacent. I would work in a mansion or basement, yeah. There's no replacement for persistence, it's a patience, yeah. In this life, I wanna be soaring, to feel sun inside when it's pouring. And I'll fight till anxiety is foreign. I'm so sick of my mind's extortion.
My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah.
dreaming on in my head like I've seen it. A life worth living is a life with meaning. I'll do what I love till my heart stops beating. I'm feeding this demon. Got a taste, can't erase bitterness in my face. Work a job every day till your dreams fade away. Like a card, never change, play the game that we say. I need a break. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on.
Alright, now it's all about fine adjustments. It's like 10 mils off. We need to shift the box a little bit. It's like twisted. But yeah, it looks insane and it looks huge. Gigantic.